Greetings and good morning, beautiful souls of planet Earth. Taking a deep breath in, breathing out. Yes. Everything is well, all is fine. And just taking a moment to breathe and not get too caught up. So, I had a question, I believe from Moonwiz, about dealing with stress. And every single person on this planet would have had dealt with stress at some point in their life, perhaps more than others, perhaps, at different stages, depending on what you're going through. And it affects us all in different ways, with different perspectives, and some cope better with it than others. But if you have tools, if you know how to deal with it, and know what triggers you, then you can absolutely control it and take control of the situation, because inevitably, all that stress really is that it's a feeling that you are unable to control what's happening either with you or around you. And that can lead to all sorts of other things, but it is a feeling of helplessness or a lack of control over the situation. So before it gets to that point, simplifying your life and putting your best foot forward, setting good intentions, having clean thoughts. Because you know what? There's a lot of people in the world that are in extremely high pressured positions or situations, and they have 1,000 times more stress than a lot of other people, and yet they cope with it incredibly well. And it's all a matter of perspective, and what may be a stressful environment for one person is not necessarily going to be a stressful environment for somebody else. So everybody has their triggers, everybody deals and copes with stress in very personalized, individual ways, right? So my advice to you, to coping with stress, no matter whatever level it's at, what situation's happening, it doesn't matter. It's creating the environment around you, and Shalaha agrees with me, in order to avoid that stress. So creating a healthy environment around you. Okay, for example, I'm going through some huge mid-semester essays with my university degree right now. And they are full on. And I've got them back to back within a couple of weeks. To a lot of people, that could be a very stressful environment. But setting small goals every day, for me at least, of achieving a certain amount of work going towards these essays does wonders for me. And at the end of the day, you have to always remind yourself that this is only a portion of what's going on with your life. It doesn't have to take over your life, and your life is over if you don't get it done. The bottom line is, you are a human being. Sorry, correct that. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and nothing is worth creating or causing yourself so much pain and strife. Nothing is worth that amount of anguish on this planet. You know, you come in, you explore themes, you mingle with people, you work out karma, you evolve, you progress, and you do this, and you do these lessons of hardship and challenges and learning and having good times for a purpose. It is simply to expand yourself, to expand your experience, to try things differently. Because if it was all easy, where would the dynamics be? You know, at least if you've experienced some challenge, you can appreciate the good when it happens, right? Oh, it feels amazing, people. And you know what I'm talking about. So, just relax. Relax, take a deep breath, and breathe. If you feel it getting too overwhelming and you feel yourself panicking and you know, getting hot-wired and about to lose your temper, and you can feel it coming on like a volcano ready to burst, pull yourself out of the situation. Either, you know, go somewhere where you can just breathe, focus on your breath, and just chill for a minute and just be like, you know what? It's okay. Everything's fine. I am fine. I have total control of this situation. And we just have to put one foot in front of the other and focus on the small goals that you achieve every day instead of thinking about, you know, the huge goal at the end, because all the small little goals add up to the big goal, right? The way I'm compartmentalizing my essays. So doing a portion every day. Okay, you're not going to get it finished in one day, but you are going to get it done eventually. Nothing has to be done all today. You know, there's a lot of stressful things going on in the world, and there always has been. It's not that it has never been this way. It's always been this way. You know, it has always been this way. So remember to filter what you are allowing yourself to pay attention to. If you're going to watch news all day and, you know, follow these channels all day, by the end of the day, you are going to be feeling, you know, an absolute sense of hopelessness, because there's really no positive aspect to any kind of news. And if you focus on this, you're going to be resonating at this frequency. And it's not going to do you any good, because that is another reality. So you have to be very mindful of what you choose to be paying attention to. Do you want to be stressed all the time? I don't think most people want to be stressed. So you're going to have to change the tune. Put some soft music on. Go out in your garden. Keep it simple. Play with your animals. Go for a walk. Eat some chocolate. Do something that you really, really enjoy. Something that gives you great pleasure. Things that make you smile. Having a smile is going to immediately alkalize that stressful feeling. It's going to release endorphins. It's going to release some dopamine and serotonin. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel good. So focus on the things that you do enjoy. And you'll see that this thing that you call stress will just melt away. Have a laugh. How good do you feel when you have a laugh at something? Oh my gosh, you know, like a real belly laugh. Oh, everything seems like no big deal at all, right? And all that worry that you had, you think, oh my God, what was I thinking? It's no biggie. It's all okay. And that is how you feel, because truly and fundamentally, everything is okay. Everything is okay. You are eternal. You come in and out of this life, and you have done a million times already, probably more. But everything is okay. Don't get too caught up in the experience, and don't get too caught up in this feeling that you feel of stress. And if you feel that you are, check yourself before it blows out of proportion, and basically say to yourself, you know what? This isn't helping me. Why am I doing this to myself? It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this hard, but I'm making it even harder. And I'm not going to put up with that. So you've got to change your tune. Put on a favorite song, get up from the desk, walk away. If you're in a stressful environment with people that are, basically pissing you off, just stop. walk away from them. You don't owe them anything. You don't even owe them an explanation. Just walk away. Walk away. Don't even engage your frequency within that situation anymore. Not even a second. Completely just walk away. Stressful traffic. Take a left turn. Take a right turn. Get off the main intersection. Get off the main highway. Take another route. Again, put your music on and just, vibe on the way home. I don't know, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is I'm giving some examples of alleviating that. You're not going to, you've always got through it. At this point in your life, you've always got through it. And even though, everybody, every single thing, creature, look, a plant gets stressed when it's cut, but it doesn't stop living, it keeps growing. Same with, I look at an ant colony, an ant nest. Like if someone rides their bike over an ant colony, right over the lip of the hole where they all enter, and ants are dying and ants are injured, they don't stop living. Those girls are cleaning up and rebalancing the harmony in their nest immediately. They help the injured, they take the dead to a graveyard in their colony, they reset the order and maintain the balance. You can't just stop. You've got to keep persevering, and most of all, learning to enjoy your experience, and know that in this lifetime on planet Earth, you're going to be faced with challenges all the time. We all are, and we all have. But that's part of the cookie, and at the end, eating the whole cookie tastes good. It tastes good. So just don't bite off any more than you can chew. Be kind to yourself. Set tiny goals every day. Little things. I'm in the process of moving, and I have got a shit ton of stuff. Much more than I want to take with me. But it has to come with me. So every day I go out and pack a box in the shed, and that's another box less than what I have to do tomorrow. So small goals. You have to prioritize. If you find yourself getting stressed, you've got to prioritize, make small goals, and be kind to yourself. Be gentle. And anyone that says to you, oh, I've never had stress or pressure in my life, they'd be lying to you. Everybody's felt it. Everybody's had waves of it or experiences of it. And if they haven't, they certainly know somebody that has. So, it's like a rippling effect. You're definitely going to feel when somebody's stressed. So, be your own best example. Learn your triggers. Learn what sets you off. Even key words. Be aware of what could trigger you to feel really stressed out. And so basically creating an environment to alkalize those triggers is highly beneficial. So make sure you surround yourself with the things that you love. If you love nothing more than, if you've had a stressful, shitty day at work, look forward to going home at night and saying, I can cook my favorite food tonight. Today was tough, but I can go home and forget all about it. I can switch it all off. Light some candles, have an amazing bath, and eat my favorite food, and whatever. Or it might be going in a boat. You might say to yourself, this week has been tough, but on the weekend I'm taking my boat out and gonna go and sit on the lake and read my favorite book. Something like that, Anyway, so to dealing with stress, know your triggers. Focus on small goals that you can achieve every day. Tell yourself and give yourself a pat on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. And look at the big picture. Challenging environments are here to help us grow, evolve. So don't get too caught up in them. Love you guys.